Every time the boy left home, he placed a pen refill in the door gap. But one day, when he returned, he found the refill snapped in half. He immediately realized someone had entered his room. Still, he pretended not to notice. After that, no matter what the Grim Reaper asked, he remained silent. He knew if someone could break in, they could also plant hidden cameras. And he was right. The apartment next door was now full of police officers, watching his every move around the clock. They couldn't see the Grim Reaper, but if the boy spoke even a word, they might suspect something. What they didn't know was that he had a notebook. Anyone whose name he wrote inside would instantly die of respiratory failure. His tools were simple, just a piece of paper and a pen. Each of his killings was flawless. Still, the police noticed small details and started to watch him. But he was smart and calm. For 2 straight months, the officers watched and waited, yet they found no evidence. And since no one had died during that time, the lead detective became even more convinced he was the killer. Then, just as they were about to arrest him, the news suddenly reported a new death. At the time, the boy was calmly eating chips. He had no opportunity to commit the crime, so the surveillance was called off. What no one realized was that the bag of chips was a disguise. He had hidden his phone and a small notebook inside, and during a moment of distraction, had written the corrupt official's name. Within seconds, the man dropped dead. The boy had killed again and cleared his own name. But everything changed with the arrival of a woman. Her husband, a police officer, had been killed while investigating the case. To take revenge, she kidnapped the boy's girlfriend. She shouted out her own name, then used the girl as leverage, demanding that the boy write her name in the notebook. She hoped her death would prove the boy's killing ability to the police. Even then, the boy remained calm, saying he didn't know what was happening. The officers watching the scene believed the woman had gone too far, and rushed in to rescue the hostage. Hearing the sirens, the girl tried to break free. In panic, the woman fired wildly, and accidentally killed the girl. The victim had become the attacker. Devastated by what she had done, the woman turned the gun on herself. What no one expected was that everything had gone exactly as the boy had written. He had foreseen the woman's revenge. Months earlier, he had written a scenario that she would kill his girlfriend, feel unbearable guilt, and then take her own life. In doing so, he gained public sympathy through tragedy. He thought his plan was flawless, until the lead detective returned, holding that same bag of chips.